Lyle taking on the hills. How's leg feeling?
Pretty tired.
I used to compete in 400-meter hurdles in track and field, and it's a tough race. It's a tough mental game. It is heavily wrapped around pain tolerance, and basically knowing when, how to really push through some difficult times. But with Lyle and his condition, this blows that out of the water. It's watching him even when his legs catch up with him sometimes, and he goes through these severe pain bouts, but he tolerates it because it knows it makes it better. Basically, he's seen improvement. Like his legs have gotten better. He's able to do more and more and more, and it's amazing. And I can only imagine what he's feeling every day when he comes in to train and do these workouts, where he has to stop for sometimes 3 to 5 minutes to basically let the pain go away. And sometimes when he finishes, the pain keeps going up to a certain point. And initially, it was hard to watch, because you're like, well, is this really creating a benefit or not? But through the process of communication, really being tight with him on that, we really started to break down some serious walls.
No, Kelly first, and I'd done a meal plan, and I think she said it was one of the best or better meal plans that she had seen. But there were a lot of areas that I needed to improve. And I was controlling my sugars by my insulin as opposed to by eating. I was trying to eat 3 square meals a day, watching what I ate, and she sort of told me by eating 5-6 times a day that I could better control my sugars.
What's really special about Lyle and his success is I suppose the lack of intricacy to the program that he was following. There's a lot of programs, eating-wise and fitness-wise, available out there, and most are overly detailed. And with Lyle, we wanted to try and keep things as simple as possible. The main change was just a shift away from using flour-based foods and really refined sugars. We had him start including lean proteins in every meal and getting the majority of his carbohydrates from fruits and vegetables. And as simple as that might sound, that really was Lyle's meal plan. Didn't give him any real specific calorie numbers to follow, or even in terms of grams of carbs, protein, and anything like that. It was purely just to eat clean, unprocessed foods as often as possible, and more frequent eating over the day.
Eventually what I was able to do was to keep my blood sugars where my endocrinologist wants me to, with only 1 needle a day as opposed to 4.
It doesn't have to be overly complicated to see really neat things change. You just have to stay away from those few things that I mentioned, and then consistency. That's probably what Lyle did very well, is he stuck to that very simple plan and gave it time to work, and really great things have happened to him since.
I've been able to maintain that consistently, without fluctuation, maintaining consistency, which is blowing me away, and excites me, and keeps me on track with the way I'm eating now. It's fantastic.
So how
Plus
long?
I'm losing weight.
Yeah. How long did that actually take for that transition to get?
It actually started to kick in about 2 weeks after I changed my diet.
2 weeks changed. So was it 9 years?
Today I lead a pretty healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
Without difficulty. It's something the way I eat now is the way I like to eat.
It's a big difference there.
Yeah, like I was never a big fish eater. I crave fish. I crave whole grain. I think it was Kelly or Jason said that to me, that your body will start to crave the healthy foods.
Yeah.
And
Well, it kind of appreciates it.
I thought, I don't know. You know, I thought I'd still crave at McDonald's. But no, they're absolutely correct.
Yeah, you get to a certain point where you just don't feel like you'd need it anymore. You wouldn't be tempted by it.
Yeah.
You know, I've met with some major successes. I've increased my weight loss from about 22 pounds to, I think I'm up to 44 pounds now, so pretty well reached my goal weight. I'd like to develop a little bit more muscle mass at my age.
What was your dream weight when you came in?
Gee, I think it was 169.
175.
Oh, was it? Oh, I said 169 as a goal after I reached 175.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And I'm 166.
There you go.
I think that aside, I think a lot of the goals that I've been setting for myself had to do with medications.
This is a sheet that an exercise I did with Lyle about goal setting. So you see some of these things about biking trips, doing the Amazon, walking the Great Wall of China, climbing Diamond Head. Just gonna make a graph of things to come. And this is the plan, essentially. It doesn't need to be that complex. You have a starting point, stuff along the way, and where you want to be. So you can see here,
So you just demolished a whole bunch of set of stairs. It's probably the most you've ever done.
Yeah.
So, remember back when there was a set of the front stairs? It was the difficult part. Now it's just the one. Kind of tabulate, you just did probably about 76 flights in 16 minutes. That's pretty solid. So actually on that note, why don't you touch on a bit about the medication that you're on? Say for example, how often does it happen after a heart attack or a surgery that people actually go off their heart medication?
I don't think you ever, normally you don't go off it.
Yeah, so you maintain that and stick with it basically for the rest of your life.
It's a beta blocker, it slows your heart down.
So explain a little bit about what happened in August.
We went for the stress test. And, well actually I went for my first checkup 2 years after my bypass or open heart surgery, and based on the program that I was into with Studeo55 and my new way of eating, he said if I did well on my stress test, he would consider taking me off my heart medication. So I did the stress test and I'm off it, which does wonders for my energy, because the heart medication slows your heart down and zaps your energy.
Yeah. Well, it's been kind of a discovery process, seeing a new heart rate on your monitor.
Yeah, normally I'd peak at 135, and now I can reach 171.
As was shown today.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So that's phenomenal to show it can be done.
Absolutely. It's called taking control.
Taking control. We'll find out more about how Lyle has done this with the rest of his life in part 3.